Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Valheim. Are you kidding me? Of course it starts raining. Lame. Anyway, so I noticed I made a bit of a mistake when it comes to the new buildings that I made. So this one over here is supposed to be the blacksmith, and the fishing vendor was actually supposed to go somewhere over here. But that's okay. You know, we don't have to go 100% accurate, so I'm okay with that. Instead, we're gonna build a blacksmith over here, which I think we already discussed last episode. Also, hopefully the video quality should be a little bit better now. I went ahead and messed around with some video settings again, and it turns out I was using the wrong, encoder. I was using one that's kind of better, but not better for YouTube. So that kind of explains the reduce in video quality, like the blurriness that comes from running around. Like, you don't really see it when I stand still, but when I run around like this, I notice a lot of times that things got a little bit blurry / pixelated. And yeah, that's because of the encoder settings. And I've always just kind of assumed that YouTube hates me, so because I've tried these settings before that I'm currently using right now, and they didn't work at the time. But that was also when I still had my old graphics card and stuff, so hopefully it will be better now. But I guess we'll have to see. Also, these waves look really cool. Sometimes I do like the storms, but holy crap. When these tsunamis come in, then things get a little bit rough. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and start building. Go ahead and flatten this out a little bit. Don't think we need too much space. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, over here was actually supposed to be the cartographer's house, which is also the second thing we're gonna build today. But instead, that one we're gonna plop down somewhere over here. I think this will be a pretty decent spot. And then if you walk over here, around this little area is gonna be the... Well, in the game it's like an Assassin's Creed hut, but of course in this game we don't really need it, so maybe we can think of something to do with it. Holy crap. So many enemies around. Get out of here. Let's see, where can I dump all this stuff? Right over here. Kind of. Let's just dump it in here, I suppose. There we go. All good. Oh yeah, I did do a little bit more work on the fishing hut over here. So I planted down a few barrels, and I finally convinced myself to do a little bit of fishing. I only managed to get 4 of these before I lost my patience. But yeah, with our current stamina, it's kind of doable, but still very frustrating and boring and tedious and all that crap. And over here I did a little bit of an overhang with some tables for whatever reason. Kind of pretending this is like a little cleaning station for like the fish area. And then over here is like where they sell the fish. I think that would be good. Inside there's still nothing, of course. But for today's build, like the blacksmith and the cartographer, actually do have some interior I could work on, so kind of excited for that. Let's see. I should probably pull my card over here. That will be handy. Is this my card? No. This is. I probably could have done a test recording and uploaded it to YouTube in order to make sure I have the right settings now, but I typically don't like to do that. I just hope for the best, I guess, which is probably something I should not do, to be honest, but it's all good. I need the stone card too. There it is. Nice. Okay, maybe I should actually wait for the storm to clear, because it's very distracting, and I think it's spawning a lot of enemies too. There's a big guy running over there. I'll snipe him. Oh yeah. Oh, the tree blocked him. You're saved. No, you're not. Alright, I'll be back shortly. Alright, so I went ahead and took a moment to kind of plan things out a little bit better, because I did notice things are started to get a little bit messy. So I've also noticed that we definitely reached a point where we're gonna start going in our own direction, which is actually a good thing, because the goal was always to take inspiration from Ravensthorpe and not like copy it exactly. So yeah, making little mistakes like putting buildings in the wrong spots is actually a good thing. In this case, actually, at least. But yeah, let me go ahead and grab my build camera real quick. And I can show you guys a little bit of what I've got going on. So I reworked the road a little bit. So we got this one going a little bit over there now. I moved the location for the tree a little bit, because I had to make some space for another building over here. And we're also going to put a bunch of buildings in this general direction. So I need to figure out where I want the road to go. Probably like in the middle, forking off from here. And then on both sides I want to have like farms and stuff and other things. Let's see, I'm also going to start pushing in this general direction. I do still want to keep like the river that was going. If you guys remember the little river that I showcased in the previous episode. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to start from there and dig out a little bit of a river going this direction. Of course, it's not going to be 100% a river, unless the Valheim gods spare me and actually connect this water all the way up to there, which I'm not thinking is going to happen, but I'll accept like a dry river. It's going to be more like a trench then, I guess, but still. I'm just going to pretend it's going to be a river. And yeah, I laid out blueprints for the buildings already. So of course, this one is going to be the Blacksmith. This will be like the Assassin's Creed hut, which we need to think of something else for it probably. And over here is going to be the cartographer building. Up here I'm not really sure yet, but did I mention I moved the tree location as well? It used to be like right in the middle over here, so I moved it slightly over here. And then of course behind here is going to be the giant like longhouse kind of thing. So that should be awesome. And then later on we'll probably end up removing some of these trees as well and think of some other buildings to put over here. But yeah, looking at this, I'm quite pleased with how it's going actually. So that is awesome. And like in some of these empty patches, I'm gonna have to think of some like decorations and stuff to put down. But yeah, that should be pretty easy, so I'm not too worried about it. There's a boar attacking my stuff. Rude. Let's go take care of him, shall we? Hey buddy, don't do that. Somehow still got a sneak attack on him. Interesting. There we go. At least we're getting some leather scrap, so that's always nice. Let's see, so I need to go ahead and drag this cart over here. And now we can finally start building. So I am gonna try to put a little forge over here. So I think I need to somehow create a little bit more space here. That might be good. Maybe put it on the inside over here too. And then around here, we're probably just gonna have to do this. Over here as well, looks like. Same thing on this side. I think that's how it should work, right? Oops. Yeah, that looks good, I think. We'll see once we place down the entire floor. Okay, I don't have to use these ones. And there we go. Very nice, huh? Let's see, and the entrance should be right over here in the middle. Like a so. Let's see, how did I do that over here? Okay, yeah. I just placed those things on the side. Just like that. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Same thing on this side, of course. Actually, we'll worry about it later. It's not really cooperating right now. Go ahead and place all of these down. Like so. We're gonna have to clip these, but that's okay. So I guess while we're doing this, I can tell you guys a bit of a funny story that happened to me a few days ago. I was playing a game called Phasmophobia. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but basically it's a like ghost investigation game. And you have to like investigate a haunted house, and there's a ghost trying to kill you every now and then, depending on your sanity level, which is a meter card that goes down if you're like in dark areas or there's like ghost events happening. etc., etc. But once you reach a certain sanity, for most ghosts, it's below 50%, and the ghost will start hunting you at that point. But yeah, basically what happened is I discovered the ghost, and it was called a Diogen, which is a ghost you cannot hide from, because it always knows where you are. And at that time I didn't realize that for some reason. I knew it, but I think I got too distracted with the other stuff. So what ended up happening is I was hiding from the ghost while he was hunting. And oh yeah, also another thing, it's super fast when it doesn't see you. But when it does see you, it goes to a crawling speed basically. Like really slowly, like freaking NPC walking. Oops, didn't mean to sit down there. But yeah, so I was hiding thinking I was safe, and then I finally realized the ghost type again. And I was like, oh crap, I'm screwed here. And just as I said it, the freaking ghost turns the corner and just slowly walks towards me. And I'm like, no. And then it killed me. So yeah, that was pretty fun. I had a good laugh about it afterwards, but at the time I was like, oh crap. So screwed. But yeah, it was really funny. Hoping at some point I can either make some videos or stream that game for you guys. I think that could be fun. Actually coming out with a pretty big update here pretty soon. Also slowly working on fixing my streaming setup. And I think I got it figured out now. So one of the things I somehow forgot about is that I had the wrong settings. Let's see, yeah, I think I want to do this. Doesn't have to be real forge, it just has to look like one, I guess. I think that should be fine. Actually, I don't like the way that looks. Let's do something like this. It might look a little bit better. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm super excited for the new update because they're bringing out a new map, and they're also reworking a already existing map, because the one that exists right now is a little bit outdated. So yeah, they're gonna make it look pretty awesome. So I'm pretty excited for that. Let's see, maybe we can close this off with something like this. I'm not sure yet. Let's leave this open for now. Why is that floating? Excuse me. Okay. But yeah, I've also been watching a lot of Immersive, which is this other Dutch YouTuber that plays the game quite a bit, but also does other horror games for the most part. But yeah, he mainly does what's the game called again? Phasmophobia. There we go. My brain was like derp. Let's see, what do we want to do with this building? I think I want to do something similar to this one. Yeah, I think so. I think that will look pretty good. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get the extension going right away. Let's see, is that how we usually do it? I think so. Oh, never mind. We gotta go all the way around with this. Right? Why don't I remember how I'm doing all these buildings for some reason? Okay, we don't really do that, but I probably should. Because these gaps don't really make any sense. Well, actually, once the roof is over there, it doesn't really matter, I guess. This is the only exception, I suppose. Okay, yeah, never mind then. Let's remove these. And the way I think I did it is like so. We need one in the middle here. Let's probably start placing these ones first. There we go. Now we can start placing these down. Oh my goodness. These guys are so annoying today. They keep spawning. What the heck? Are we in a dark forest? Don't think I am. Game's trying to fool me. Alright, so for the roof part, I think I want to try and switch it up a little bit. So I think maybe we could try, let's see here, something like this perhaps. See how that goes. Let's see, let's bring one of these out here. Line it up the best I can. Like so. Bring that out. Because I really would like to make this building stand out as much as possible. Let's see, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our regular roofing stuff. Like so. Get these smaller pieces. I did also have another funny story to share with you guys, but at this moment I don't really remember it. So hopefully as we keep going, I'll start remembering it, because it was pretty funny. But for now, I guess we could switch back to games. So I did went ahead and did the playtest for a game called Star Rapture. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Or Star Rapture? Either one of those. But yeah, it was really cool. I did record my footage of it, but it's pretty boring, to be honest. Like, I mean, I know my content isn't usually the most exciting, but yeah, that one was pretty boring. The game is very pretty though, I gotta admit that. And the concept is really cool, like, you know, on this planet, and every once in a while, well, I haven't seen it happening, but I know it's gonna happen. Like, the planet kind of explodes. And I think there's like base defense in that game, which is pretty cool. I'm not a fan of that personally. I mean, I've also got base rates turned off in this game even. So that should probably already tell you how much I like it. But yeah, I can appreciate it if it's done right. Which I think that game will nail it. I got some confidence in it at the very least. Why is this not lining up? That is kind of strange. I guess it should be fine though. Yeah. Guess something got messed up somewhere over here. Oh, that's right, because I put this in the middle, even though this building doesn't really have... Oh, it does have a middle. Wait, I'm so confused. Ah, whatever. It's working, so... No need to confuse myself any further. But yeah, I'm still debating if I want to cover that game once it fully comes out. Because it's... Well, it is a survival game. It's mainly focused on... Like, kind of like Satisfactory. You just build factories and stuff and do base rate. And there's probably a bunch of exploring as well, but... Not really sure how much depth it's gonna have. So yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Go ahead and stick this out a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks fine. It's a little bit bulky, but that's okay. Actually, since it's not gonna be an actual fire, we could try get away with making it smaller. Let's see, yeah, we could try do something like this. Make a fake chimney. I think I like that, yeah. Let's stick with that for now. Anything we can always change it later, so not too worried about it. Could look a little bit more supported. Some wood. We could do fancy bits like this maybe. Nah. Not really necessary. Of course, we do need a thingy in the middle here. And then create these. Same thing on the other side. Not really sure why I put windows in there as well. But I guess we'll keep it. I mean, you can really never go wrong with more windows, to be honest. Oh, yeah. It's all good. Make that look nice. I Did I do that on the other ones? No, I never did. Oh. Let's probably go back and do that at some point. And that's pretty much the building done. Oh yeah, let's take a look inside real quick again. See if we can do a little bit more with this forge. And I guess if anything, I could place down a actual forge in here. And I'm not really sure if that will work, but let's see. Crafting stations. Yeah. I wish they would rework the model of the forge. I mean, I like that it's small and compact, but it doesn't really look like an actual forge, you know? Like, why is there a fire pit on a wooden table? Like, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I also wish I could mass produce these things, but they're so expensive, man. I mean, the copper and stuff is easy to get, and the Virgo lantern, but the chains are tough to get in this game. There is a mod though that sets up a vendor that sells like a bunch of like things in the game. I think it's also customizable, but yeah, I could potentially think about getting that. And I'm pretty sure it sells chains among many other things. So that could be a possibility. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, so we are gonna cut this video a little bit short today, unfortunately. I think with my rambling, the video will probably turn out like 20 or 30 minutes anyway. But yeah, I think the blacksmith turned out pretty alright. Added these signs as well, so that could look pretty cool once I start writing on it. I think I'll probably end up doing that for every single building. But I need to grab some more coal for that and stuff. Luckily they're pretty cheap, so that's awesome. And next episode I'll probably make it up to you guys by maybe 2 or 3 buildings. I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, today I would like to keep things short if possible, because it's already been a chaotic week for me, so. So yeah, hope you guys end up enjoying the video. If you do, make sure to leave a like and comment if you want. And also if you're new here and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Alright, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.